My child, you live in a world that is governed by the devil, for I have allowed him to become the ruler of this world, but not forever. This is the reason he has influenced some people in authority and position to order a punishment for you, and it is regarding your finances. Child, I am the Lord your God, and you need to understand that the devil always strikes at the main resources. He doesn't waste his energy on minor distractions, but targets the very core of what sustains you. Your finances represent not just your wealth, but your ability to provide, to give, and to live in a world that demands earthly resources. He knows that if he can strike your financial foundation, he can bring fear, doubt, and anxiety into your heart. But my child, remember, I am your provider, and I am above all the schemes of the enemy. Do not be discouraged by the attacks you are facing. The devil's intentions are to steal, kill, and destroy, but my plans for you are to prosper you, to give you a hope and a future. He wants you to believe that your finances are beyond recovery, that you are trapped in this struggle with no way out. But I am here to tell you, my beloved, that the devil's power is limited. Whatever he has stolen, I can and will restore. Your finances, your job, your dreams, they are not in the hands of men or the devil, they are in my hands. I hold the keys to all doors, including the ones you feel have been shut tight against you. The enemy may try to close doors, but I can open windows of heaven. I will pour out a blessing so great that there will not be room enough to receive it. Do not look to the world for your solutions, look to me, for I am your source. My child, the enemy is strategic, but he is not creative. He uses the same tactics again and again. He seeks to create lack, to turn your heart away from me, and to convince you that I have forgotten you. But I have never forgotten you. I have seen your tears, I have heard your prayers, and I am working behind the scenes even now. When you feel weak, know that I am strong. When you feel empty, know that I am the God of abundance. I want you to understand something important, my dear child. When the devil attacks your finances, it is not just about money. He seeks to chain your spirit through worry, to diminish your faith through lack, and to distract you from my purpose for your life. But listen to me now, you are more than your earthly wealth. You are more than your job, your title, or your possessions. You are my beloved, and I have made you to be a light in this dark world. Do not fear the enemy's attacks. What he meant for evil, I will turn for good. If he thinks he can use your financial struggles to break you, then he is mistaken. For in this season of trial, I will build your faith. I will teach you to depend on me in ways you never have before. I will show you that even in the darkest valley, I am your shepherd, and you shall not want. My child, do you remember the widow in Zarephath? She had nothing but a handful of flour and a little oil. She was preparing to die because she believed that her resources were exhausted. But I sent my prophet to her, and through her obedience and faith, I multiplied what she had. Her jar of flour did not run dry, and her jug of oil did not fail. I am the same God who provided for her, and I will provide for you. Do not despise the small things you have now. The enemy will whisper lies, telling you that it is not enough, that you need more to survive. But I am the God who can take 5 loaves and 2 fish and feed thousands. I am the God who can make water flow from a rock in the desert. I am the God who can rain down manna from heaven. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Trust in me, and you will see miracles. My beloved child, the financial struggles you face right now are not permanent. They are a temporary season, a test of your faith. and an opportunity for you to see my glory manifested in your life. The enemy wants you to focus on what you lack, but I want you to focus on who I am. I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. The silver is mine, and the gold is mine. There is nothing too hard for me. Do not let fear take root in your heart. Fear is the language of the enemy, but faith is the language of heaven. When you speak words of faith, you align yourself with my power and my promises. Declare my word over your situation. Say, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Say, "My God shall supply all my needs according to his riches in glory." Say, "I am the head and not the tail. Above and not beneath speak these truths, and watch how your spirit will be strengthened." My child, there are times when I allow struggles to draw you closer to me. When everything is going well, it is easy to forget the source of your blessings. But in the valleys, you learn to rely on me completely. I am using this season to teach you to trust me, to build your faith, and to prepare you for greater things. Do not despise the process, for the process is part of the promise. I want you to begin to praise me even now. Praise is a powerful weapon against the enemy. When you praise me in the midst of your struggles, you confuse the enemy. He expects you to complain, to doubt, to turn away. But when you lift your voice in praise, you declare that your trust is in me, not in your circumstances. Praise me for who I am, for what I have done, and for what I am about to do in your life. My child, I see the hardships you have endured. I see the sacrifices you have made, the nights you have cried out to me, the days you have felt overwhelmed. I want you to know that your prayers have not gone unanswered. The answer may not come in the way you expect or at the time you desire, but it will come. I am never early and I am never late. I am always right on time. Hold on to my promises, my beloved. Remember that I am the same God who parted the Red Sea, who brought down the walls of Jericho, who rescued Daniel from the lioness den. I am the same God who sent my Son, Jesus Christ, to die for your sins and rise again, conquering death and hell. If I can do all of this, then know that I can handle your finances, your worries, and your future. I want you to walk in obedience during this season. Listen to my voice and follow my instructions. Sometimes the breakthrough you seek requires a step of faith. Just as the widow in Zarephath gave her last meal to my prophet, just as Peter cast his net on the other side of the boat, just as the Israelites marched around Jericho, there is a step of obedience that I may be calling you to take. Trust me, even when it doesn't make sense, for my ways are higher than your ways. My child, I love you with an everlasting love. I will never leave you nor forsake you. The enemy wants you to believe that you are alone in this fight, but you are not. I am with you. My angels encamp around you, and my spirit dwells within you. You have everything you need because you have me. Remember, this is not the end of your story. This is not how it will always be. The season of lack will give way to a season of abundance. The season of struggle will give way to a season of celebration. Do not give up, for your breakthrough is closer than you think. Trust me, my child, and watch what I will do. I will open doors that no man can shut. I will make a way where there seems to be no way. I will restore what the locusts have eaten. I will turn your mourning into dancing. I will give you beauty for ashes. Hold fast to me, and you will see my hand at work in your life. I am the Lord your God, and I will never fail you. My child, hear me and take my words deeply into your heart. There are authorities on earth placed in positions of power and control, some by my will, and others influenced by the darkness that seeks to deceive and destroy. These earthly authorities are not absolute, no matter how high they may seem to sit, or how loudly they may proclaim their judgments. They are temporal, bound by the limits of this world, but there is a greater authority, an eternal throne that governs all creation. My authority reigns supreme, and no ruler, no decree, and no force on earth can overrule what has been decided in the courts of heaven. Child, you must understand this truth. The decisions of heaven's authority are not swayed by the whims of men or the manipulations of darkness. The earthly authorities may plot, they may conspire, and they may issue orders that seem unshakable, but they cannot stand against what I, the Lord your God, have spoken. My word is unchangeable, my will is unmovable, and my promises to you are unbreakable. I have declared over your life blessings, provision, and protection. Whatever the enemy has planned against you, I will turn it around for your good. You are connected to this heavenly authority, not by earthly power, but by the faith that resides in your heart and the covenant we share. It is this connection that ensures the decrees of heaven will be fulfilled in your life. It is through your faith, your unwavering trust in me, that you activate the power of my authority over every situation. Do not be dismayed by the punishments ordered against you by earthly rulers. Do not let fear take root in your spirit. For I tell you today, child, that their plans will be nullified. I am the God who overrides, who overturns, and who uproots. What they have spoken against you will not stand, because I have not permitted it. Even now my angels are dispatched on your behalf, going before you to tear down strongholds and destroy every weapon formed against you. The earthly rulers believe they hold power over you, but they do not understand that their authority is subject to mine. The heavens are my throne, and the earth is my footstool. How can any earthly authority rise above the sovereign will of their Creator? Child, I see your struggles, your fears, and the battles you face. I know how the enemy has tried to use the systems of this world to oppress you, to burden you, and to steal your peace. But I also see your faith. I see the moments when you choose to trust me, even when everything around you seems to fall apart. I see the prayers you have whispered in the silence of the night, the tears you have shed in surrender to me, and the hope you have held on to despite the storms. It is this faith that connects you to my authority. It is this faith that allows my power to flow into your circumstances. Even as earthly rulers attempt to execute their judgments, I am executing mine. And my judgment is this: you are my beloved child, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. My judgment is life, not death, blessing, not curse, victory, not defeat. The enemy has tried to use earthly systems to enslave you, but I am breaking every chain. The punishment they have ordered will not only be nullified, but it will also be reversed. What was meant for your harm, I will use for your good. The enemy does not understand the authority of heaven. He believes that by manipulating the hearts of earthly rulers, he can thwart my plans for you. But I laugh at his schemes, for they are futile. Have I not said that I will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies? Have I not promised that no power in heaven or on earth can separate you from my love? The earthly authorities may attempt to enforce their will, but my authority reigns supreme. My will shall be done on earth as it is in heaven, and no force of darkness can stop it. Child, stand firm in your faith. Do not be shaken by the threats or actions of those who oppose you. Remember that I am the God who delivered my people from the hand of Pharaoh, who shut the mouths of lions for Daniel, who brought down the walls of Jericho, and who raised my son from the dead. Is there anything too hard for me? The same power that performed these miracles is at work in your life today. The same authority that parted the Red Sea is the authority that will part the obstacles before you. I am sending you this message so that you will not fear but trust. I want you to see beyond the visible and into the spiritual realm where my authority is being exercised on your behalf. Even now I am speaking to the hearts of those in earthly positions of power. Even now I am turning their hearts like streams of water in my hand. Even now I am issuing a divine command that will overturn their decrees and establish my will in your life. You may feel small and powerless compared to the systems of this world, but remember this: my power is made perfect in your weakness. It is not by might nor by power, but by my Spirit that you will see victory. Trust in me, child, for I am working all things together for your good. The punishment they have ordered will be erased, and in its place I will pour out my blessings. Where they sought to bring you harm, I will bring you favor. Where they tried to take from you, I will restore to you abundantly. Do not grow weary in waiting, for my timing is perfect. The enemy may seem to advance, but his victories are illusions. I allow certain battles to arise so that my glory can be revealed through your deliverance. When the world sees how I nullify the plans of the wicked and establish my authority over your life, they will know that I am the Lord. Your testimony will be a light to others, a beacon of hope that points them to me. Child, do not underestimate the power of your connection to me. Through your prayers, your faith, and your surrender, you have aligned yourself with the authority of heaven. This connection cannot be broken, and it cannot be overruled. Earthly rulers may try to silence you, but I will be your voice. They may try to bind you, but I will be your freedom. They may try to condemn you, but I will be your advocate. Even now, I am releasing a word over your life that will change everything. The punishment that was ordered will become a stepping stone to your promotion. The opposition you face will become the platform for your breakthrough. What the enemy meant for evil, I am turning for your good. Trust in my authority, child, for it is unshakable, unchanging, and eternal. Remember, I have the final say. Not the rulers, not the judges, not the systems of this world. My word is the ultimate authority, and my word over your life is this: you are mine. You are loved. You are protected. You are victorious. Stand in this truth and watch as I move on your behalf. The earth and all its authorities are subject to me, for I am the creator of all things. The mountains bow before me, the seas obey my command, and the stars hold their place because of my word. Do you not see, child, that I hold the hearts of kings in my hand? Do you not understand that I am the one who raises up and brings down? Trust in me, for I am the God of justice, and I will not allow the righteous to be forsaken. Child, lift your eyes to me. Do not focus on the threats of this world, for they are but a shadow compared to the light of my glory. Trust in my authority, for it is your refuge and strength. No matter what comes against you, know that I am with you, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. My authority is your shield, my word is your sword, and my spirit is your guide. Take heart, my child, and walk in the confidence of one who is connected to the highest authority. The punishment that was ordered is nullified, The plans of the enemy are destroyed. The blessings of heaven are being released over your life. Trust in me, for I am your God, and I will always be faithful to you. With all my love, your Heavenly Father.